people it's very gradual. For some people it might be a progressive experience. And so maybe from a biochemical standpoint, you can speak to that a little bit on why, why the variance, why is it so significant?
Am I on?
You were on.
I'm on. Well, we're not bioidentical. Each of us are unique. And unfortunately, we're humans. In the world of all living life, plants and animals included, your ability to perceive is about that big. In fact, one of the most amazing things about humans is our ability to filter out things. We can live in houses with 7 cuckoo clocks, and after a few days, we don't even hear them. We sleep right through it. Our ability to be able to do this is one of our great abilities to thrive and survive. But how many of you realize that this solar system that we're living in is moving through the universe at close to the speed of sound? Are you feeling that? Are you aware of it? No. But are the plants and many of the animals around us? Yes. So part of it, I think, is perception. And part of it is what condition are we in? Some of us aren't sick. And other people have a tremendous physiological burden. So the way I explain it to my clients is imagine that you're a 1-ton truck. And if you're half sick, you're half loaded, and you hit a 30% incline, and by golly, you're going to pop out of 5th into 4th and 4th into 3rd, and every time you're going to pour on the gas to get the load over the hill. Well, you know what? It's really the same in your nutritional bank account, isn't it? When we have a greater duress from allergies or from worry or for lack of sleep or growing a new baby, that nutrition bank account not only needs to get up, but it's going to get spent faster. Laminine finally gives us a tool where we can provide that nutritional bank account all the way across the board. All the A's, all the B's, all the C's, all that, and one other really amazing factor, and that's proteins. When I went to school and understood a protein, I knew that the day was going to come where modern science and healing, as a good doctor has just shared with you, is going to turn to these things called proteins. What's a stem cell? It's a protein. What's a hormone? It's a protein. What's a neurotransmitter? It's a protein. What's an enzyme? It's a protein. How does the body communicate with every other cell in the body? Proteins. In fact, we call proteins the building blocks of life because they are the only nutrients that hold information. In fact, it's how your immune system learns. Mothers know this, right? In our bodies, when we produce a baby, in the first 3 days of mother's milk, we have what? Colostrum. And colostrum is chains of proteins that hold that baby's genetic information with illness. As far back as the chain has not been broken. Our bodies can produce proteins that teach our immune cells who the bad guy is, who the good guy is, and how to get the job done. So we've arrived at a moment in time, and I think many of you know it. Raise your hands if you do. Don't you know that feeling that we have landed on something so valuable that's never been here before? And you're being given the opportunity to share it. I probably took too much time. Don't want to give me the mic too often.
That's one thing about a scientist. They can be very long-winded because there's so much to tell.